somebody here owns this pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
I would expect that from somebody like you or I or somebody who I know into sneakers like that. But for a casual person to just have this specific pair of sneakers, it's like, that is cool
Yeah.
to me.
To know that people. All right. I don't really do introductions again. Just saying. Right, we just go into the podcast, but with introducing none less. All right, so hi guys, welcome back to the Creative Link Up podcast. As I said before, we did do introductions again, but we could still do an introduction from a dog Kyle. All right, we have a special guest here today. Oh, you mashed up the phone, then I was. We have a special guest today. And this is my good friend Kyle. Kyle, say what up to the people and thing,
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, so Kyle is here today to talk about sneakers and trying to rival me in the sneakers talk. We're just going to have a normal conversation based on sneakers, of course, based on trends, based on fashion. We're going to mix in a little games in there too. And so let me just go get rolling. So Kyle, tell the people a little bit about yourself and,
Well, there's not really too much about me, I don't really know big complicated guy to know. As you say, we hear about sneakers, so I really into that. I like to have conversations about it and stuff. I feel like the way how stuff going in terms of the world of sneakers and stuff.
That's aside, by the way.
Yeah, it's in a good direction. Depending on like certain collabs and stuff. I feel like in the world of sneakers, it could give you a personality.
Right.
It could give you a personality. And I actually believe everybody have their own signature sneakers. Whether it be you like Jordans or this person like Adidas. Everybody have their own signature style of sneaker that they would say suit their style personally. So that is pretty much it.
So you would base off of like sneakers, like where's your favorite brand of sneaker, you would say?
Ever since growing up, my favorite brand was Jordans.
Okay.
Ever since growing up. And even to this day, it's still my favorite brand.
Gotcha.
But I would say that these other brands right now, they're getting on real bad. In terms of like collaborations and just new sneaker models and the whole. Nike are real competition now. And not just Nike Jordan too.
Okay. They can collab how much they want. It's still ain't gonna take my heart from it, But I too, as you know, love sneakers. I have an obsession with sneakers. Basically, I need help, right? But sneakers has always been a part of me growing up. My uncle started, quote unquote, my journey in sneakers. I remember like going by him. He used to have like this room full of Adidas corking out. Yeah, different colors, high top, low top, superstars, things like that. And he kind of like taught me the starting process and like the sneakers, like the brands, the authentic, how to identify if they're authentic and things like that. And from then on, I just started falling in love with sneakers, from Air Force Ones, going to school, K-Swiss, I don't know if that I still make, right, but K-Swift, K-Swift, whoa, K-Swiss, things like that. And what about Supra? Yeah, about that? Shoes?
Actually, I owned a pair of Super actually.
Okay, cool.
Green and black. My grandmother saw that and I was like, that is you.
Yeah.
Yeah, whole time it wasn't me.
Because somebody could say, hey, this shoes is you, that's crazy. But yeah, we don't make those things no more. And from then as I actually started grew on like into sneakers, and I say, basically need help right now. But shoes is like my flow.
No, well, being realized, not the person you want to talk to and getting help for it, because
I mean, if you go back to the last episode, you will see for a fact that the reason why I am buying a particular shoes this month is because of this guy right here. Because you know why? Tiff, this shoe like a real bad. What's the color thing? And then eventually started growing, man. And my dog just shade looking like I kind of gangster sneakers. But anyway, we'll do that for next time. But yeah, this is the guy here. So tell me, like what is your anticipated drops for this year? Like what are you looking to get this year and things like that?
Well, in terms of what I would like to get this year, I already got most of what I wanted, but it have one drop in, well, as you see this month, which is the Orchid Falls. Pink is my favorite color, so I definitely need to get those. I also like the fact that they're dropping in October, which is breast cancer month, I believe. if I remember correctly.
Can't remember. Somebody could correct that for me. I think it is. I think it is.
If I remember correctly, so I like that they're actually dropping it in October as well. I would say in terms of whatever pickups I would like for the rest of the year, it's just the 14s that dropping next month. I believe the Black Toe. So definitely looking forward to that. I didn't really like most of what dropped this year in terms of I need to have it.
Yeah.
I would like to have it. I got some that were dropped this year, like the fives. I forget what you call it. The olive.
Yeah, the olives, yeah.
Yeah, the olive fives. So that was definitely one. I liked it online, but I didn't see the need to have it until I saw it on your foot actually.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yeah, I need to get that.
Correct.
So in terms of like anything else for the rest of the year, just the 14s.
That's what it's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah. Mine and there. Mine and there, you know. Recently copped the Barons, the 12s.
Those are fire actually.
Yeah, didn't they send it in the wrong size though?
Yes, those are.
You know,
out of field.
the lucky my sister is that size. But anyway, they sent it in the wrong size, so I had that. I just had to get I think it have the velvet 11s.
Those are nice.
I have no choice mine to get now because mine has gone through. So you know that I'm looking forward to. Of course, the orchids, the 4s. And yeah, it is also a 4 though. It's kind of black and
A black
gray.
and the fair fours.
Yeah, something
Those are
around
fire.
do something around those kind of, you know. But again, we building up the anticipation. I know I did say only 2 more shoes for the year. Oh, sorry, Blaze. But yeah.
Blaze, we know she was lying.
Yeah, but say what? That is just the most wrestler shoes for the year, in my opinion. But like when you think about shoes and fashion, like how you feel like the culture, you feel like we blend in the culture in our era. Or you feel like if we going back in time with your era.
Like for Trinidad and Tobago specifically.
Nah, just talk about culture and fashion and you.
I would like to think it goes both ways because just what I realize this generation, they're blending it with what trending now,
Right.
and then you still see people from like back then that still using like like this culture right now is more what is it called again? You see like your skinny jeans and cargos and all them stuff. They're blending that in with sneakers now.
Yeah.
Whereas you still have the older heads who not really into that. They still prefer the baggy jeans.
Baggy
and-
Y2K type flick.
and they still rock shoes with that. So I find it going in a good direction both ways. You could see the age difference by how someone dresses.
Yeah.
And I would like to think it's going in a good way.
Okay. I just think that we need to keep in mind that, you know, some shoes don't go with some pants.
Yes.
You know, we kind of in that era with our generation, you know, we were in some bright acid wash blue pants, bro,
Real.
with some Thunder 4s. Yeah. I don't know where we're going. But some people have the style and the fashion and the nature of it, and some people just need help, bro.
Yeah, for
like
real.
we need a stylist, get a stylist.
For real.
You know, and it has some people, you know, that's just throwing anything. Same way, same old, get a stylist. Right? So like certain shoes, like what would you say is your favorite number for like the Jordans?
In terms of need, like I would do anything to get that specific number. I would say the 6s.
Right.
I love the 6s. I also love the 9s. I love the 12s, 13 and 14s.
Okay.
I recently started to develop a like for the 18s as well. A model that not much people has talk about
Right.
or really have hype behind, but I feel like that's a very good looking shoes.
That's not the shoe Billie Eilish collaborate with? I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I think that
That's not the
was
spaceship looking shoe with the one with the flap with us cover the lace and straight over. Oh, that's the next one.
Yes, I believe it's that.
Can't remember.
I believe it's. If you're describing one thing, yeah, I believe it's.
It's like
that's the one.
it kind of just cover the laces. You don't see the laces at all.
Yeah, like the
So-
more kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I got you. I'm a huge fan of the 11s. Huge fan of the 11s. You see the Brads and the Concord, this was my halves. All of them mash up, but see what? I'm thinking new ones. Have to get them. I love 4s. Recently started falling in love with 4s. I have more 4s than 11s.
Really?
Yeah. So I have a little problem with that right now. And if I was to get the orchid, I would have 6 4s and only 211s. So we jumped from way 11 being your favorite shoe to 6.4s. You know, other than that, I developed a love for the Jordan 2s. To me, in my opinion, they are very comfortable. See those Chicago 2s, those are amazing. I don't know why it's the most step sneaker on, but I think it's because of how they change the design and everything between that incident. You know, I don't know the whole story in terms of the 2s, but I just love the 2s in that area as well too. And yeah, some odd numbers. They don't even call it numbers. You shoes you don't like either, like the 6 rings. You know, how about you just take with the 6 rings?
I realize they wear them a lot.
Yeah, so
A lot.
I like 6 rings. But other than that, yeah, most of the Jordan ones, always damage the back of your foot. But
Really?
they need to, yeah. That shit,
Surprising that is a model I never had, you know.
one, most uncomfortable shoes for me. And I don't know, it just keep getting worse.
You know what's the thing though? This is a very unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like 11s.
Why?
I don't know, like, I don't want to say it because plenty of people like it, because that don't bother me.
Right.
Like what you like. But I just don't know. Every time I look at the shoe, it's like, no. I was watching like why people like this specific model so much.
Yeah.
The high and lows. But it have a high top that dropping in December.
That's the blue and white.
Yeah. I believe it's the Columbias or something. So
I
let's
don't
call
know
it.
the name.
I can't remember. But you know the John Branders have I-11s that they drop every holiday season.
Yeah.
And I believe that is the one for this year. I saw that and I was like, I would buy that.
Why you would buy that?
I don't know if it's because it's the white pattern leather they're using on it.
With the blue blending?
Yeah, I don't know what specifically it is with that shoe. But ever since I saw the first images of it, I was like, I would wear that. And they have a Lowe's dropping next year. I believe it's the Breads.
Yes, you are correct.
I would buy it. I am definitely buying that.
So why would you not buy the high? You see what I can understand? You tell them, I don't like the levels, but it has something dropping in December.
No, I
but,
don't like them, but I
Right.
don't hate them.
Right. But wait, tell them you go get the low.
I will
To
get
the breads, the same breads you say, you know, Tiff, that when I watch that show, wow.
No, like I would get the Breads and the Lows specifically for that one only.
Okay.
Like it would have shoes I don't like, but you can make it a certain color and I just be like,
It looking good.
yeah, that's not bad. So that made me realize that I don't hate the 11s. I just probably don't like most of the colors that come in with it.
Yeah.
So, but I like the velvet. I wouldn't buy the velvet because I already going after. I would like to go after the Breads next year. And to me, the only difference in two of them would be that the different material. So it come like you buy the sheep suit twice.
Yeah.
Just different material.
Okay.
So I'd rather wait till next year for the bread.
Okay. I understand. Gotcha. And like sneaker collaborations, like what is your overall like favorite sneaker collaboration?
Oh, Travis Scott. For sure. For sure. For sure. W artist.
Should never ask that question.
You should have never asked that question. W artist for sure.
Other than Travis Scott.
I like some of the virtual collabs. Some of the virtual.
Not a fan.
Yeah, like I'm not a fan of most, but it have like 2 or 3 or so. I was like, those not bad.
Okay.
But again, I just had to stick with the Travis's. Like
Nah.
Travis's collab just up there.
It up there, it to you, yeah. I feel as the colors would just take people and it take just back to front.
No,
That's just it. Right to really watch it. They just had the Cactus Jack going down in a line like a cross, and then you just had your little face on the next one.
I mean, I could see your point of view on that. I mean, I probably might be a little more biased towards it because
Right.
I'm a fan of Travis.
Right.
But the reason why I would say Travis collabs up there for me is because one, the backward swoosh.
Right.
To somebody not into it like that, they might say nothing is just a backward swoosh. But to me, that changes the whole
Look and feel of the shoes.
the direction of the shoes and all them. It changes all that for me, and I could sing like that. But there are a few that I don't like myself. He has one coming out for around Christmas time as well. I believe it's the Velvet Bronze or something, so they call it. Not a fan of those.
Great. Great.
I'm not a fan of those shoes at all.
Nah.
My-
I mean, I like Travis. I only like Travis in the olives.
Right.
Like the ones that dropped, I think it's this last month or this month, if I'm not mistaken. Those
Huge
were
L,
the-
by the way. Just saying.
What?
Huge L, by the way.
Nah, L.
No,
That color bad.
no, the color bad.
Oh, you didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Same.
Huge L.
We didn't get it. We both lost raffles. But that's okay. On to the next one, and then we keep trying, and then we keep trying, and then we keep trying. I feel like I'm fed up trying.
I myself feel like I'm fed up trying, but it's just the hope that keeping me that I will eventually get one day.
I'm not paying 500 US for shoes.
No,
man.
I'm sorry.
I'm not touching Trinidad roads, especially with the potholes.
I'm sorry. I saw a dude last night actually with one of the Travises that I want.
You sure that real?
That was the first initial question I asked.
Right.
Was it real? Because I was watching how he was treating the shoes, and I was like,
Something wrong.
Yeah, like, I doubt you know how much that shoes cost.
Yeah.
And I doubt you know the story behind that shoes. Because no way I would be doing that. I went to an event in August. And I saw a guy with a Travis cut on as well. I believe Summer Stage. I saw a guy on a Travis as well, and me being a fan of him, I went up behind him. I was like, I don't mean to interrupt you too much because I know you're enjoying yourself and thing, but you know the culture behind the sneakers you're wearing right now. And that dude watched me like, Tiff? I was there with Cream, and Cream watched me like, don't hit him, dog.
Yeah.
Just don't do it, because he clearly does not know what he have on his feet. And in that moment, that also made me realize sneakerheads and casual wearing sneakers people, they are two vastly different people.
Correct.
We have a specific love for this specific product, whereas somebody also does watch it as these are shoes.
Yeah.
And something to cover it for.
Just looking good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel that way when it comes to like generic sneakers like Adidas. Like they don't have Adidas that I would be looking forward to in a way rather than a Jordans. If it look good for the fit, I'll wear it. You know? But yeah, it's not to say that, you know, I'll look forward to Adidas shopping or I must have. That don't really work with me for Adidas because Jordan's my favorite. Right? But people usually, there's just sometimes the opportunity and have the money behind it, and it's just a brand name shoes. And there's like people who wear LVs. Yeah, some people may not even know the history behind a Louis Vuitton, but it's just red bottom and it looks normal with a suit and tie, and you go outside and look real good. You know? But yeah, that's just the culture between sneakerheads and persons who just casually buy sneakers can't really compete. So it's how people who just have cash to buy a Travis and walk in mud with it normal.
Yeah, not me.
While we fighting
Not me.
for the raffle. You know?
But I saw some stories circulating about the recent raffle, like people stealing these guys' packages, like the sneakers, like the package coming. And I saw this one guy posted on Instagram. He posted a picture with the box, the empty box. Like the delivery guy took his sneakers.
Oh.
And then I saw multiple screenshots after people saying the same thing, like, where are my sneakers?
Are you
Like,
serious?
yeah.
I was burning down that one. Literally. You know how hard it is to get Travis shoes? Fit
Already.
Wait fit and then you ain't get it. I was hunting down that man. Some taking time shit.
I being real, I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Because,
You could imagine. You could imagine DHL coming down and how do your shoes.
you know, I don't know, but like somebody would have an answer for that.
No.
For me personally.
Somebody had to buy that back for me.
And I don't want to hear nothing that I can't get my refund. Something had happened.
No, it's not a matter of refund from the people because the people who you're buying from send it, you know.
True.
It's the delivery people. So I was going in front. If it's web stores, I go in front. You understand? If it's brands that, you know, well, companies are doing that, if it was that, then go in.
I feel like that would only happen over there. I feel like here where we live, we won't get that for sneakers per se, because a lot of people here they're not into sneakers like that, in my
You'll be
opinion.
surprised.
No, don't get me wrong.
Right.
I've seen a few stuff this year alone where it's like the sneaker culture in Trinidad alone is bigger than I thought it originally was.
Yeah.
Because I saw a lot of people rocking some heaters this year. And it didn't bother me if they knew the history behind the sneaker. It's more like, I just can't believe somebody here owns this pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
I would expect that from somebody like you or I or somebody who I know into sneakers like that. But for a casual person to just have this specific pair of sneakers, it's like, that is cool.
Yeah.
To me.
To know that people actually think about
Yeah.
those type of things.
I would say like right now the biggest silhouette in Trinidad in terms of sneakers is Dunks. That is my opinion. I find a lot of people like Dunks, which isn't bad. But to
Not a
me,
big fan either.
exactly. I'm not a big fan of it. Especially the quality.
It's like a shark. And
Don't you think so?
It's dunks.
I mean, well,
If you really watch our dunks, it's actually flat. And if your foot fat, bro, it looks like if it's kind of hollow. So just picture a shark mouth, though. Just,
well, I mean, I have one dunks. One.
I have like 1, 2, 3, 5.
Why you can never have one pair or something?
Why would I have one pair of shoes or something? When you really think about it, no, I do not, you know. I don't. Wow, yeah, what taxing my brain?
Exactly.
I don't think I have one pair or something.
I have one pair of dunks. And the reason why I have one pair of dunks is because, to me, they look like a ones in a way. If you watch the design of our ones,
I can't see how one.
our lows not high. You don't find so? I find so. You could tell the difference, obviously.
Yeah, because it have this kind of bodied shape, and then there's the Air Force that is,
Yeah,
you know, like straight.
yeah. But the reason why I don't wear dunks often is because with the one pair I do have, I wore that once. And that already started to crease.
That's the next thing.
My problem with dunks is the quality on it. The quality of the leather.
Right.
It's horrible.
Absolutely agree. That's why people pandas in the beat out.
You see pandas?
Huh.
Don't get me wrong. Everybody love a classic black and white shoe.
Yeah.
Everybody. It could go with anything. My problem with it, too many people own that pair of shoes.
Yeah, normal.
To
Like the
me,
cherries.
cherries is our next thing. Cherries, red and white look good.
Right.
I don't like that a lot of people have the cherry 11s. That shoe is everywhere.
100%.
Everywhere. And as a guy that already not really into the 11 model like that already, to see
Seeing
that
it all over the place is crazy.
it's just crazy. Down to today and all, I saw someone wearing it. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's like almost every week I see someone wearing a cherries.
I don't know that die, but it's still here.
It's still there, years later.
Remember that boat ride pic? With all these people on the on the boat ride with the cherries.
Yes.
Like literally. You could imagine why boy the cherries now drop a look in the gallon cherries to go on a boat ride and it sees like the whole fluctuation.
Yeah,
Like a
honestly,
group picture though, that football side.
honestly, I wouldn't want to be in the picture.
Serious. Because you
I
don't want to
mean-
be like everybody have.
Exactly. I already spent my money for the boat ride, so I had to be here, right? But like, don't include me in that picture. Cause that just look like we kind of planned this
Yeah.
and look like we are kind of boy squad.
Yeah, and that's that boys good.
Boy squad.
You know, assembling for pro clubs. So
Yeah.
I understand. You know, not everybody in the same fit, everybody can't be in the same fit.
Exactly. I mean,